is 8:30, April 28th, and we are on our way to the hospital. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Yeah, my contractions are like 3.5 to 5 minutes apart right now, and it's been that way since about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in and hopefully they don't send me home because this is not very fun so far. It's very painful.
Yeah, you've been in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so.
And it's not like your other contractions where you can talk through them. You can't talk whatsoever.
Yeah, I can't talk or walk through them. So that was the two things that they told us to like look out for.
And you're bleeding a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I started bleeding a little bit too, like after I went to the bathroom. So yeah, we're on our way to the hospital.
You okay?
No, I'm sad.
Why you sad?
Because it hurt.
I know. But now you're on the ball.
I know.
Nat, how do you feel?
I feel excited.
Natalie, is this your first grandchild?
It sure is.
Oh,
yes.
Did you already call Anesthesia? I have not.
I called.
No, you're just fine.
I don't want to call him twice.
Actually, you do not have to do anything during the contraction. I'm February. Ruth, should I just throw some in? Sure. I don't know. If you think we're fine.
And so then they got to this. They were like, well,
Hey.
nothing's happening. Sorry you're
Hi.
hurting.
How are
We
you?
have to operate. No. there's
You're good
no,
now?
There's no room for another
That's
2.5 hours.
Watch me
Hang
get
on,
this
honey.
That's awful.
Oh my God, it was awful. Good.
The wait begins.
I didn't. Luis wasn't there.
Actually, it's already started. You just missed it.
It's just events. All right. Let's get serious here.
Oh, you're in the middle of one too.
Elections, got it.
Can you feel it?
I can just feel pressure.
It's nice. She's having another good one. I've asked her to call me that.
Hey, put this
See,
thing
I
on
could do
selfie
this
mode.
again, but not at first.
Oh, I know.
So you're putting on
Oh,
the
you got that on
mascara.
video? Darn. That I would have.
Look at that, getting all
Priorities.
honestly.
I'm just looking at a video.
In the middle of a boppy. Look at him.
I know.
With your boppy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking a little
Beautiful.
crummy.
Beautiful.
My face is red, like I'm so hot, and my double chin's really kicking in right now. It is just now 6 o'clock. We've been here since 8:45, so almost 12 hours now. But last time they checked me,
You're still 6 inches.
stop saying inches, man. Oh my gosh. But they came in and checked me, and I was 6 centimeters. And they also broke my water. So, how long ago was that?
I'd say like 45 minutes ago. 30, 45.
And ever since then, I've literally been having contractions
Like off the charts.
every couple minutes.
Yeah. So these big red lines right here are a minute, and these like little humps. So there's one, there's another, probably like a minute apart. And previously, I don't know if it shows it on this piece of paper, but anyways, but like her like resting line, I guess you could call it, like whenever her contraction's done and it goes completely down, it used to be like down here, and now it's like up here. So she's still, her muscles are still working even when she's resting. So after they ruptured her sac, it was kind of like
my sac. But I feel absolutely nothing. I feel great. I am a little bit tingly in my legs, but I don't know if that's normal or not.
Yeah, she said tingling was.
Yeah, I feel like really itchy and tingly, but I take that over what was happening earlier. Oh my gosh.
I didn't record any of that.
That was honestly the worst pain I've ever been in. And they wouldn't like gradually come on. They would literally spike up.
Yep.
Oh, it hurt so bad. Yeah, that was the worst. So, we're just hanging out. We just kicked everybody out so that we could
talk.
Yeah. But they also said that we can't record the actual birth, so, but we can record
After.
right after, so.
Like after she comes out.
Yeah. And we're gonna do immediate skin to skin.
And you're gonna help wipe off, and then I'm gonna cut the cord.
Ben's gonna cut the cord. I'm so tired. Ew, look at my neck. It's like crinkling up because I'm so fat right now. I also feel like really nauseous.
You do?
Yeah. But I've been feeling nauseous all day. I did throw up. Oh my gosh, look at my contractions.
I know, they're off the charts.
Oh, leaking.
Ew.
I kind of want to see what it looks like.
I don't.
Okay. I've been leaking with every contraction, like since I broke my water. Every time I have a contraction, they just kind of like...
Little gush.
Yeah.
You haven't had one for a while. Oh, it's because it's a big contraction.
You're gonna have a big mess to go home to. Oh yeah.
It's now like 9:15. We got here around 8:45, so more than 12 hours. We're still waiting. Last time they checked, so where we left off, Katie was 8 centimeters. They checked her, Katie was 8 centimeters. They did like a shift swap because their shifts go 12 hours, and so we had a new nurse at like 7:15. They checked her. Baby was a little off position, so they've been trying to moving her around, moving Katie around, trying to get her in position and everything. Let's see, and then a few hours later they checked again and she was still 8 centimeters. And then Katie was like so tired, like and exhausted, like she was like, they had her sitting straight up and she was like falling asleep sitting up. So they leaned her back down and had her rest a little bit, so she's resting now. They just woke her up, and now they're gonna give her some Pitocin. They checked her again actually before that, sorry. They checked her again and she was still 8. So now they're gonna give her some Pitocin, push it along. So because Katie's really fatigued, so they just don't push Katie's body too much, which I'm glad they're doing. So that's kind of the update now. I'm about to go up there and hopefully start pushing soon. Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Hi, sweet friend.
One, tiny one. It's more like an abrasion that wants to be not like a big tear or anything. Didn't have much to do.
Hopefully. Okay, this is gonna be in kilograms first. So hold on 1 second.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
That's my favorite baby thing. I call it the snake tongue.
Oh, it's so cute.
Where she's like
3140 in kilograms.
Yes.
6 pounds 15 ounces. She's so much bigger than you would have thought. She looks so tiny.
I would say
right.
Do you smell it? Isn't it the best?
500. Let's say 500.
I'm gonna send a picture.
I wish I was a.
Thank you.
I wish I was a girl. I don't get this treatment.
Clean you up a little bit, okay? The group out there. So we need a little more. We can see them on the camera. They don't know they're being watched. Okay. There's not one reaction. Tell them they should at least jump up.
Your arm up just a tad. There you go.
So cute.
She's sleepy.
Yeah, she tired.
Look at these little rolls. It's like she has rubber bands on.
No, look at that. That's just her definition from
She
her
definitely
deltoid to
has
her
curly
bicep
hair.
right there.
Ready?
Oh my gosh, Dr. Rachel. What did she say? She said, beautiful baby, tell her congratulations, I'll see her Monday. Still gonna be here? She'd still be here Monday night.
What's today?
Sunday now.
Well, yes, and you'll still be here.
Look at you. We love you. You're beautiful.
Anna's hungry already.
Yeah.
hungry?
Mama needs to get better.
Is she sucking your thumbstick?
She's trying. Yeah, and it's still her left.
Hi.
That's crazy.
And that, what is this?
Do you see your feet?
That's what I'm uncovering.
Wants to see your feet.
Sam's phone
Yeah.
in the light.
Oh, it's still inked up from her
Oh
little footprint.
Isn't it skinny?
yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
Alright. April 29th, turns out. 12:03 o'clock. Barely. April 29th. 6.14 ounces.
No, she was 6 pounds.
6 pounds,
15 ounces.
15 ounces.
Yep.
19 inches long. Black hair, or looks, I wouldn't say black, but dark hair. Light eyes, blue eyes, hopefully. We can't really tell. I talked to her, but asked two doctors, or two nurses, and they said that both, it can range anywhere from like a few months to a year until their for sure eye color comes in. But her eyes are like really light, like looks like Katie's and Aaron's eyes, like really blue and open. So after she was born, they were like,
We had complications, both me and.
yeah, it was a little, both had like mild complications with her and with Katie and Ella. Ella, she like came out and she didn't cry right away, so they were like clearing up her nose and her mouth, make sure she could like breathe and cry correctly. So they were over there like using, I don't even know what to call these things, but this little ball thing to suction it out. So they were doing that for, I don't even know, probably like 15-20 minutes, making sure she could breathe correctly. You could still feel it even when you were holding her like on her back. Every time she took a breath, you could like feel like she was cloggy. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, so that's kind of baby stuff, but that cleared up really fast, and they said that was just normal from going to breathing fluid to breathing air. And Katie, she had like a little tear during.
I had one stitch.
Yeah, she has one stitch. It was pretty scary. So I was on the right leg, and Natalie was on the left leg. We were holding her legs. You had to push like a long. Yeah, you were pushing for a long time.
I pushed really loud.
Yeah, Keely our nurse that we had, Keely, said that her longest one was like eight rounds of pushing. You easily went over that. After she was born, you lost a lot of blood. Like I looked over, she lost a lot of blood,
I
and
took some medication.
yeah, I didn't even really know. I was focused on baby stuff.
Yeah. He was there for a while because I was using him.
Here, you talk to him about what you...
Like right after I had her, she had her complications, and then I started bleeding and I had a couple clots, and so they were the doctor spent a lot of time giving me medication and just trying to stop the bleeding and stuff. But yeah, they're checking me a lot. I am running a fever again. I was running a fever pretty much the whole entire time, and I had really high blood pressure. So, ooh, good morning. But I am running a fever again. They want to give me some antibiotics because that's really not good. And then she's checking my bleeding just to make sure. But she's so cute. She has a little bit of bruising. She came out upside down. So she wasn't head down, she was head facing upward. So she has a little bit of bruising on the sides of her head and on the top of her head.
Temples.
Yeah.
So you grabbed her.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it was the most painful thing.
Oh my, I
don't think my epidural was working.
I felt so bad for you. Like, I don't know what it was, but you
Literally,
could tell.
if I had to push one more time, I probably would have, like...
Oh, 100%. Like,
died.
you were on your last straw. Like, you could tell.
We're both so tired. And it's just us here now, so everybody's coming by in the morning. Hi, Mimi.
She's out.
I'm sure her bruises.
Yeah. That one's pretty bad. I was looking at it earlier. You can see it. And did you tell her that she was face up too? Yeah, but I'm gonna go put her back.